Welcome back to another episode as we carry on our adventures in our TROOPY. In our last episode we travelled from Wilpena through the Parachilna Gorge and found a camp spot that was up there with the very best. We continue our trip through the Flinders Ranges with some more spectacular scenery. And we're off on another day. We are heading back to Blinman via the Parachilna to Blinman Road, and we're going to go back onto the main tarmac road back through down south towards Wilpena. Got that wrong. So we're just going to stop at a few places along this road because we didn't actually stop yesterday. So we're here at Blinman. We've just stopped to use the toilets really, but we found a natty little bakery or a little cafe across the street called the Miner's Crib, and I tell you what, I had the best pasty that I've ever had, and I reckon it started out being not so great because when Paul bought it for me it was filled with apple. Well, it was sugary and appley, and I thought, that's not a pasty. As I got into it, it was actually traditional pasty with a bit of apple in it. Oh my God, so heavenly. I'm glad I got that. So thanks to the Miners Cafe for a really cool breakfast. How was your sausage roll?
Yeah, sausage. Yeah.
Good. All right, so recommend Miner's Crib at Blinman in the Flinders Ranges for your breakfast or bakery needs. Next stop, Great Wall of China. Yes, I think. We'd heard a lot about Bratchana and Bunyaroo gorges, so we're really looking forward to seeing them. This whole area is known to be the home of the first geological time period declared in the Southern Hemisphere, the Ediacaran period, and many fossils have been found in these areas. We are at the Yanyana Hut, which is a little historic place, I think, part of a trail called the Hasten Trail. It looks like it's an old farming station. Yanyana Hut is a stopping point for hikers on the Flinders part of the Hasten Trail. The old hut, built in the 1850s, is a dry overnight spot for walkers and was the central point of the Aruna pastoral run. The stockyards are still standing today. Similar to Western Australia and the Blinman track for hiking enthusiasts, South Australia has the Hayson Trail, which runs from Parachilna Gorge to the Eyre Peninsula south of Adelaide, covers about 1,200 kilometres. This is the actual hut. Looks like the water tank's in good nick.
Oh, yes.
Oh, there is actually a hut. Here we go. Oh, it's for overnight walkers. It's for people on the trail.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Oh, it's got a...
Okay. Oh, what? How cool is this? Wow. So if you're doing the big Hayson Trail, which is obviously a really long walk, this is provided. This is awesome. Check out this camp chair.
Oh.
Considerate people. How is the view? The landscape changed fairly quickly as we found ourselves heading towards Bratchina Gorge. The tracks became a little more unforgiving with rocks and other debris on the roads from rains not so long ago, but the surroundings weren't any less spectacular. It was hard to know at some points which was the track and which was a dried riverbed. I've got no words. Every time you go somewhere around here, it's just something more spectacular than the last place. It's just incredible, as you can see. Once again, lots of evidence of some floods going through, but the rivers actually have a little bit of water in them. The place is amazing. We are on the Arkaroo walk trail to find some Aboriginal rock painting in a cave, which is about a 3-kilometre walk return. So it's a special site that has been allocated for us to go and have a look at. Not just us, but everybody. No, just for us. Yeah, just us. Yeah. So there's a few people out here, so it's a nice day for it. So the only thing that isn't so great is the flies, but that's okay. We'll manage. Alright, check in soon. Now we head home or back to the car. it's about a kilometre, but I thought it was going to be downhill, but we're going up again, so I'm not sure. Hopefully most of it's downhill. What'd you say?
The zip line down to the
Oh yeah, I wish. So we've come from somewhere up there. Let's go. Paul and I were just talking about rules and how we are such sticklers for rules. So there was a sign going up, then the arrow was pointing to the right, but there was a track to the left, and we went to the right because that's the rules. And then we're coming back down the down track, which was the left way, and some people are coming up. And we've just had this big discussion about why people don't follow rules. Another thing about rules was flying a drone in the park here. Obviously you're not allowed. And even when we were slightly out of the park, I wouldn't put the drone up because it just might be breaking the rules. So yeah, that might make me a bit boring, but it's just the way we are. We do have a laugh about it though.
Good?
Yep. I'm with you. Aha. This is... Okay. So, okay. If you were coming up the track and you saw that sign, would you go right? So people that we just passed went the way we've just come down. I'll leave that with you to think about. Pop a comment in below if you follow the rules or not. Tonight we've just set up at Rawnsley Station, a station stay which is a little bit south of the Flinders Ranges, but certainly not out of sight. That's the one end of Wilpena Pound. Stunning, and we've got a parking spot right here for the night. Not too bad at all. We made the most of our last night in the Flinders Ranges with an absolutely epic sunset. Tomorrow we head south to the Eyre Peninsula for the next chapter of our adventure. Thanks for watching, and as always, we'd really appreciate it if you could give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel to follow along on our Troopy adventures. Cheers!